A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rob Nunez gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Colon is off at first with two away. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
That'll bring in Guillermo Herrera. Driving a run here in the early going. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ward Maynard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. Runner goes for third. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Row, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Ready now, Gordon Beckham. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Gordon Beckham.
This is in the air to left. Uwasi moves over, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Stepping into the box, Cesar Santiago. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold.
Now to the plate, George Ramos. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
George Ramos.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Romine. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Griffin. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Digging in to try it again, Guillermo Heredia. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner goes for second, and he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Griffin rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
At the plate, Luis Samuels, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Luis Samuels.
Now the 0-2 pitch. To first. Griffin moving to his right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Brandon Griffin. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Griffin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first base line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
Now in the box, Brandon Griffin. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Brandon Griffin.
As a look, now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moses is after it, and that's the third out. So a good job for him there to bounce back. Into the box now, Cesar Santiago. Farrell at third, Purcell at second. Samuels is over at first with one away. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Donnell Kahn is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Beckham from shallow right on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Mark Steele has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Steele.
In now, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to shallow center. Whiters coasts under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, James Uwasi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Griffin scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And he'll come in to score from second base.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fernando Alvarez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Griffin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
Make the turn, find
and
the
that's
ball.
going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 5.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Brandon Griffin.
Brandon Griffin.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Moses racing back to the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. The 3-1 pitch.
Straight up,
High pop-up. Griffin over to his right. 1 down. Striding into the box, Brandon Griffin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Whiters moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Brandon Griffin. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he hits the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Naturals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Fernando. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Trevor Oates gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Andrew Romine. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. At the plate, Luis Samuels. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Northwest Arkansas. Designated hitter.
Bounce to first. To his right, Griffin. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Griffin. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. No balls and a strike to count. Soriano on second. Morales on at first with 2 down. This is pulled into right. Moses is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Brandon Griffin.
Brandon Griffin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Manuel moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
There you go, make the turn.
And it's a foul ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Popped him up. Rodriguez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Griffin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Manuel on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they let him off the hook.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to...
Minor league. Into the box now, Donnell Kahn comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Down the line at first, and that's through for a hit.
Eat it.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Purcell is there. 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me.
Now batting, Brandon Griffin.
Brandon Griffin.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Digging in, Ward Maynard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Griffin stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Uwasi waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs on 4 hits. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Santiago. He singled his last time up.
Santiago.
This is pulled into right. Meade is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Uwasi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now at the plate, Cesar Santiago. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Santiago.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Travelers lead it 4-1. Kenny Hunter will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Whiters has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Donnell Hahn. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cologne aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in, Gordon Beckham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Philip McRae will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in, Ethan Mead.
Now batter, right fielder, Ethan Mead.
Line drive, right field, base hit. One run scores. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Griffin. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show. Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the first of four between the Arkansas Travelers and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeremy Lacey, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
First pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visitors. Now at the plate, Brandon Griffin. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Griffin has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McGowan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance. Edward Cheney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cheney
popped him up. Meade is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So coming to the plate, Damon Pagan. He got called out on strikes his last time through. On the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Stepping in, Neville Black. He singled his last time up.
Neville Black.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Griffin has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tom Willett. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Tom Willett.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. McCray is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Drillers lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Griffin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. As
he dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Drillers jumped out to an early lead in the first. Minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the at the plate, Brandon Griffin, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Brandon Griffin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Brandon Griffin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Black has room in foul territory. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Dave McGowan.
Dave McGowan.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Digging in once again, Brandon Griffin. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Brandon Griffin will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Good is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Right side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Jimenez earns his 5th. Welcome to MLB The Show. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Griffin. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. Drives it to deep right field. Cheney going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The tag, and he's out going for second, but 1 run is in to score. So striding forward now, Edward Cheney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday. Digging in now, Brandon Griffin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cheney on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in, Ward Maynard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Maynard.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding in, Gordon Beckham. He drew a walk his first time up.
Shortstop, Gordon Beckham.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third.
Stepping into the box, Dave McGowan.
Dave McGowan.
Shoots this one over to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Griffin, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Griffin.
Pulled toward right center field. Cheney sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at bat.
Griffin.
Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air to straightaway right. Cheney is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Brandon Griffin. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cheney racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Third baseman, Ward Maynard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Get down, slide,
That's
slide.
a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gordon Beckham. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Gordon Beckham.
Hit on the ground out to short. Vargas is there. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Tulsa Drillers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. Minor league baseball. Alexi Uribe, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cheney has a read on it. One away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Good. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Good.
Grounded to third. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Brandon Griffin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Take the turn.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
So stepping in, Guillermo Heredia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Black is up with it. A step on the bag for one. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robinson Barron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit. Popped him up. McRae over to his left. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Griffin, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cheney is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The batter, number 7.
So stepping in, Andrew Romine, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way to left center. Pagan is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no error. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Tulsa Drillers get their division.